your standard Revelia, like Reveler outfits. They all tend to be more brightly colored, and they tend to be a little gauche. So, like, there's definitely overlap between the two. So it's not hard for you to pull off looking similar to what a Reveler is, and with the applied makeup and all that, you look like, I wouldn't say like that particular Reveler per se. You look more like a generic Reveler, especially with
Yeah,
the costume going on.
You look like an NPC, bro.
Well,
yeah. I think that. Go ahead.
I would say the thing to note also, like, Jaina's ability to do this is impeccable. They're when they're putting on the makeup and applying it, I think all of you are seeing that this is fairly amazing. There's not like it's not like a caricature, but like this person seems to be on point with makeup.
Yeah,
Please.
like when I emerge from the quick change booth, at that moment I look exactly like that other reveler, and then I'll use the some of that remaining time to use the makeup to kind of make it look slightly off and slightly different.
Okay.
Daphne takes a little step back. They went to the crown side. They're one of them now.
Oh no.
Fuck. The clown nose must have gotten
Oh
them
no.
in there.
Well, a reveler isn't someone that has a clown nose. You would know specifically if it was a clown. Clowns are like interspersed in between some of the areas here, but it's very easy to identify a clown. They do have the costume red nose. This does not have the costume red nose. It just looks like your standard merriment person, standard reveler.
The revelers
I
are
would say
not. They're revelers are not the people working. We're considered revelers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
mhm.
That's
And
better.
then in both forms they that you've seen, there's still like some seams, visible seams along like the skin and body that's exposed with some extra like string hanging from them. All right, well, I think it might be time to move on for what we have to do next. Are any of you particularly like sneaky or good with your hands if we need to do a little swiping, mopping?
I'm
Mm,
rather good with sleight of hand stuff. I
Hmm.
don't know if I'm necessarily sneaky, but I'd say I'm good with my hands.
Well, we all have our strengths, and we might be able to use that to our advantage. Uh,
I can turn into a rat.
actually might work.
Yeah.
Wanna one of us, so you wanna turn into a rat, push the cup into someone else's bag, and then we get out of there?
that sounds perfect. And when you mentioned that you can change it to a rat, I'll just put my hand out and like do a little like spirit fingers, like twinsies. You can change your form too.
A
Um,
rat and drag. I can't wait to see it happen.
uh, do you want me to do that?
I, does that sound like a solid plan to you guys?
How long can you be a rat?
Few hours.
Oh, wow. That's great. I don't think this will take multiple hours. So I think it will be up to you if you want to change now or maybe change once we know what we're getting into and where, like, the
I
lay
think
of the land.
once we know the plan,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, the one thing also to note for Cordelia is wearing scale mail, so
Yeah.
Cordelia
Not
Which would
is
be disadvantage to stealth.
a little noisy.
so.
Mm.
So we start clank or walking around. Cordelia just we also
Clang, clang,
notice
clang.
how loud she is, and we all just kind of stop and stare at her. So which of one of you wants to do the distraction? Which one wants to grab the rat? How,
Hmm.
Cordelia, you want to be our distraction?
Okay. Sure.
Well, here's a thought. Let's definitely have a plan for a distraction. This seems to be a vendor at this place. There may be some things that they have that we might want, so we could be earnest and see what they have available, and then pull the distraction when it's necessary. So, uh, followed by Rat knocking the cup off of them wherever it may be. Hopefully not in someone's hand. Although that would be really funny.
Um, I mean, I can talk to the vendor. That should be distraction enough. I talk to him. I ask him about his wares, and while he's distracted with a customer, you get the mug.
We have spoken with him before.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's helpful. Wait, was it like a good talk?
I would assume so. He seemed friendly.
It
Oh,
was a
okay, good.
neutral talk. We were ordering potions. Chad, since we've been in the building, do I recall there being a a mug like this?
Um, you can give me a history check.
Oh, I am just kind of okay at history. 3. That's good enough, right?
Oh.
Like you are not entirely sure. Um, you were paying a little too much to the other concoctions, like the boots were, a big thing. Uh, he just had all the different kind of concoctions, and uh, like
Yeah.
you didn't think that he even had like mugs or containers that pertain to not for sale. Like he didn't have like decorations. It seemed like every drink, potion, elixir that he had seemed to serve almost like a purpose, either ingredients or uh, you know potentially like things that he was selling. Uh, Usually everything had like you know like straws in it or things like that. And he did have occasionally like a few things for mood and ambiance, like he had some candles that were lighting up the tent, and he had a few alchemic like objects and ingredients around, but you don't recall like seeing a particularly just a mug just there.
Right.
So what did they have in stock when you last visited or spoke with them? Actually, let's just go and find out.
Yeah.
It mostly just a lot of potions, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a breathing underwater one.
Maybe.
I was a little
Maybe.
confused about, and then the octopus
I don't
happened,
know.
and then I realized why.
Oh,
I don't know. He had beer
okay.
within all the potions. It was interesting.
Go and have her or them stop judging our memories.
So, who is entering the shop and who's staying out and who's disguised besides Jaina?
I'm so I'm going to look for something to hide behind to turn into a rat, and when I do, I'll return to the group. I'll hop on someone's shoulder.
All
Who
right,
who wants a rat?
give me a stealth roll.
Do I use the rat stealth?
No, you use your stealth
I
because
use
you're
mine.
you're the one trying to garner no attention to do this. So,
5.
um, you think you got a good spot, uh, and you duck behind, uh, a table under like a bench, picnic table area. You transform in a rat, and as you exit to return to the group, you immediately clock that several people saw you transform into a rat.
They
Awesome.
all start clapping.
Ooh, neat trick. Anytime you want to, you're welcome to borrow my quick change booth if you want a little privacy.
Ah, that would. Well, I can't talk, but
Oh,
squeak,
you can
squeak, squeak,
talk.
squeak.
Oh, you can talk.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, in 2024, the wild shapes now can talk. You just have to talk in a little mouse voice there, Sean.
Okay.
It would be
Oh,
funny if it was
thanks,
just straight
thanks a
up like,
lot.
House rule, you're Mickey Mouse.
come
Oh,
on, Mickey Mouse it. Come on, dude. You got this.
Oh God, Mickey Mouse it? You want me? I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
please.
Ah, damn. Yeah, Mickey Mouse.
That's goofy.
You're right. That is goofy. God, it's been a while.
Hi, boys and girls.
Oh.
You could be Minnie Mouse, which is just Mickey and drag.
It's true.
Mhm.
Um, who can I hop on?
Anyone would be fine. Who didn't have a pet rat though when we were here? Maybe it should be theirs. You weren't here last time.
Who is going to be doing the heisting with me?
Who wants to do it? Who's sneaky? Who's the sneakiest? Not you. Put your hand down, Cordelia.
I could be if need be. I don't
have a
know
plus
how I
three.
compare to the rest of you, but
I have a
I think
+3
okay.
out of character. +3 on sleight of hands. Cordelia, how much do you have?
I I have a +4 in sleight of hand, but my stealth is horrible because I have disadvantage.
Mm.
I have a +5 to both, so I'm happy to help. I'm proficient in both as well, so I can give the help action if needed.
Well, you might. I'm not proficient. I'm just good at it. So
You have a uh, balding individual, probably someone in his like late 30s, has a little bit of a beer gut, as he's wearing suspenders and very flamboyantly colored red pants and a looks to be a yellow and blue striped shirt. He approaches you. He says, "How much for the rat?"
not for sale.
What?
Are you sure? I give you 5 tickets for that. I haven't had proper meat in a while.
Oh
Ooh,
Well,
no!
it's a kind offer, but no thanks.
I'll take it.
Hey, Daphne just
Squeak,
snatches
squeak.
his like guarding it. No, no,
No.
bad.
Guy,
I tried.
the guy shrugs and he's like,
It's my emotional support rat, okay?
He's had a really rough time here, and that rat brings her comfort.
"Why would you need a comfort? This is the happiest place."
There's so many people.
Yeah, exactly. It's
She's
a fun time.
really scared of crowds to a crippling degree. Be so nice to her.
It's so much fun that it hurts sometimes, but the people are a bit much. I need my rat.
Oh, you you ever want to sell your emotional support rat? Just look up Old Sam. I'm come here around the same time every day. I'm happy to buy it. We can
Okay.
even take it over to Babs there and butcher it properly, and maybe put it on a skewer. Or,
At this point, Daphne has covered her druid friend's ears, so he doesn't listen.
and he kind of just shrugs and he's like, "Yeah, fine. I can get myself a corn dog," and he just heads over to Babs. And you guys are left alone again out in the food court.
That would have been a
Hey,
free 5 tickets.
yeah. And if they ran away and transformed back, they would be none the wiser.
Did you want to do that?
I'd have
We
been
can come
okay
back.
with it.
We can come back and try it. They said they'll be back here. We'll see them some other time. Old Sam.
Daphne
Hey,
just
want
her face.
do you want to be a floating rat?
A floating rat?
Mm-hmm.
Gets to talk in the voice.
A
Yeah,
floating
person with
rat?
mouth voice. Do the voice.
A floating rat?
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, you don't have to be, but just an option if you want to be a little more autonomous or independent before. So you don't need to rely on any of us. I brought some assistance for this mission if we need it. They can also carry the cup or the mug so that none of us are seen with it.
Just assistance.
I hmm. I don't think I need to float now. I don't know if I will need to float later.
The option is there. Just squeak if you want to float.
Squeak.
Okay. The unseen servant picks you up and you're floating in the middle of the air.
How do I squeak? Squeak?
It
How do
put
I
you back
tell-
down.
There we go.
Yeah, you realize you have absolutely no control or autonomy when you're being held. It's not like he gave you the power to fly or float. You got picked up.
Just felt an invisible hand holding you.
Scooping.
I'll be right back. I
Excellent.
gotta go to the restroom. I'm gonna grab a drink. So give me a couple minutes. You guys continue to roleplay and figure out what your strategy is when you go into this tent. And you might want to describe to your new friend here who is Felix and what he's like.
Right. Felix is like a gnome or
Halfling.
halfling.
Yeah, he's a halfling, I'm pretty sure. He's got this little, like, wizard get. He's pretty chill, I'd say. He seems nice. He seems friendly. But he's, got his little car. He's very, I think he'd be very easy to spot in a crowd because he's got, like, the wizard look. He's got, like, the hat and the cloak.
Ooh, giving. Love it.
I feel like he complained about the children of the candy corn in a way, but I can't quite remember that though.
Yeah.
Did he complain about someone, or was it just the clown people he was complaining about?
I don't remember.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Do
I
they
don't
seem
remember as well.
to well, if I don't want to just assume because Locke and has this opinion of Felix that Felix is a fan of, and I'll point up to the moon. But do you know as much as what they think of who runs this place?
No, I don't know if he does.
Okay. Well, maybe we leave that out of the conversation just in case.
Hmm.
Or do you think it might be useful to know sooner than later?
Maybe it might be useful. You can maybe mention Heckna in passing until then his reaction might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think
Do you recall? Go ahead.
he didn't seem like a fanatic. that's for sure. He just seemed like he
Yeah.
was doing a fucking job.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Like another merchant. Okay. Do you recall seeing any posters when you were there last?
I think so.
Maybe.
I don't remember there being posters, but I also wasn't looking for them, and
Yeah.
I see them so often that I tend to uh ignore
Tune him
them.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good character. Heckna's kind of a cuck.
Hmm.
Likes to watch everything. Kind of creepy.
One. And then his stupid clown chair.
Do you know that? You're on the internet. Why do I ask?
Yeah. I've seen jokes about it.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Um. Okay, so who's gonna go grab the cup? Is it gonna be you, me, they, or him?
I don't think it's gonna be me.
Well, you're the one who's talking to Felix, right?
Yeah, I can talk to Felix to distract him.
So you're distracting, which means that I can push it off, or if someone needs to grab it, I can grab it. So that means that we have one or both of the other two of you to take it and run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm inspired by this lovely armor that you have on. And I'm curious if we might be able to use that to our advantage. And let's say, oh, you were to like stumble and trip and fall and cause a loud clanking
Thinking that.
commotion mid conversation.
Maybe.
Clunk, clunk, clunk. Like that.
And so I'm clear. The when you said I'm still learning to distinguish voices and who's who. Who character wise is doing the talking?
Um, that is, I assume it would probably be me, just because I have the disadvantage to stealth. Cordelia.
Got it. Oh,
Cordelia.
so then those two go together. Okay, great.
Yeah.
That idea goes together. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, me and my cousin kind of sound like sometimes we
Yeah.
each other.
We're like related or something.
I know, it's so weird.
Wow.
It's so
Crazy
crazy.
stuff.
I do find it hilarious. People think Henry's my child when I go out with him.
To be fair, Henry sounds like a little like Cabbage Patch Kid. Sometimes it's very high pitched voice, even though he's
You know
starting to
what?
hit puberty.
He looks like my dad a lot too. Cousins are weird. We look a little too much alike sometimes. It's annoying.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you all have
So,
a plan?
Cordelia,
Yes, we got a plan. Gonna murder all of this, Dad.
I'm happy to help and fill in wherever you need me.
Yes. Cordelia is gonna be our distraction.
Yep.
I think I am genuinely curious to explore this establishment, so I think I may also peruse and engage, and I may pay a little close attention to where our rat friend is, so that either I or my mage hand or my unseen servant can assist with a quick getaway if necessary. I think it might be good. Tell me what you think about having my little unseen servant friend, personal assistant, carry the mug off so that it's not on any of our persons.
That would be good.
Plausible deniability later.
Yeah.
He will never know what hit him. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
Mission
Hello.
Impossible clown style.
So you enter into the Felix Elixir. Uh, what you see there, really what stands out in this room, is the halfling that is up on the table, uh, currently dressed in long robes. Uh, he also has like one of those split gesture hats with a bells on each of the little points there, uh, and he has round spectacles with Coke bottle thick lenses that make his eyes appear absolutely huge. The shop is a wooden wagon that is filled with alchemical apparatus that were used to make many of the concoctions. Uh, the walls of the shop are also plastered with framed Heckna posters, all which have been signed by Heckna himself. And he uh, he blinks at the moment. Yeah, oh, hello. Are you looking for some hooey balooey that'll settle them jumjulies? Come on, let's see what we can get for you.
Hey,
Cool.
thanks. You Felix, right?
Oh, of course, I'm
Oh my god.
Felix, the master of Felix elixirs. Yes, absolutely. So, are you looking for a particular concoction? A cream, a cream cola, a cream soda potion, or are you looking for one of my many great, wonderful drinks? I also have the Boot of Heckna, which is a design I made particularly for the greatest guy on Revelia, the Heckna himself.
While he's talking, Chad, can I look for the mug that we're trying to grab?
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
All right, I'm not gonna roll again tonight. I think I'm done
Come on,
rolling.
dude. You got this.
You can do it.
Um,
It's because you're not believing in yourself,
That
you
is
mouse
that
sleep.
is 2, 3, and a 2.
It's because
Oh,
you're not talking in the mouse voice. You gotta talk in the mouse voice.
Apparently, yeah.
for the kicks.
I got an 8.
Cheer.
so you will find the mug, but it's gonna take a little bit of time.
Okay.
Part of it is that it's you're looking from the perspective of a rat, and so it's you're trying to get used to this idea of perception and height differential that you have normally, and so like you're kind of like trying to scan everywhere, and it's just like, oh my god, it's everything's so big here now, and it's almost disorienting because you've been in here before, and now everything's just completely the disproportionate size. So we get back to Felix here. He's like, well, I do have some great drinks. I have some tee. I have a cotton candy cocktail. I have fireball shot. I have snow cone. I have moonshine shots. I have beer, um, served in limited edition cups. I also have Bloody Mary, and of course the as advertised on the Hectatron, a Buddha Heckna. He smiles as
Well,
he
what
gestures to it.
what drink would you recommend? Let's see. What's your favorite ware that you sell? Have you sampled any of your wares
Oh,
actually?
I absolutely I sample every single one here. Quality control on my part here. Uh, I have to say, the best drink that I serve here is the Boot of Heckna. It's
You knew that
served
was gonna
with
happen.
well, one, Heckna himself has worn the boot at least once. It's served with a swirly straw, uh, and it makes you kind of like feel like you are the master of the Revelia. It's amazing. You see all the posters in the shop give a thumbs up.
Oh my god. What?
Wow, they're
What's
really pitching
in?
this.
Wow. Selling this hardcore, man. What exactly is in the boot of Heckna? I want to know what I'm drinking.
Well, trade secret here. I can't tell you what exactly is in there. You know, you know how it is being a proprietor, but I have to say it is quite lovely and effervescent. It's only 100 red tickets.
I think that's a little out of our price range right now, but we might want to
Oh
save up.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
my
new.
budget's kind of low right
Yes,
now.
we're new.
Do you have
So what?
anything do you have anything a little more thrifty?
Well, for one red ticket, you can get a teehee, uh, which is a great little beverage there, served in a cracked porcelain teacup. Uh, Gives you a nice little glow. Well, then
Hmm.
there's, I mean, the for three red tickets, there's the cotton candy cocktail, uh, and that's served in a martini glass with a tuft of cotton candy, clown hair, on top.
Ooh.
Um, it's quite sweet, but it's well, gives you a nice sense of elation. It's quite nice. And there's of course the snow cone. That's only two red tickets. That's an icy treat, um, but you have to drink it immediately because you know it will melt, um, and you know it gives you nice minty icy breath. Or you can do the Bloody Mary. That comes with uh, a skewer. Well, I mean, when it has that you know that nice you know rich taste that you know Bloody Marys do, but it has a skewer with chicken fingers on it, and various pickles as well.
Dad,
Hmm.
while he's like listing these off, Daphne's gonna start looking around at all the different cups to see if she sees anything.
Um, Give me a perception roll at disadvantage.
The disadvantage?
Yes.
8.
um, the only thing that you can notice here is that he did mention he does sell beers in limited edition cups.
Mm. So, what limited edition cups do you got?
Well, I got a wide variety of different cups. You know, I've got the you know the "Wish You Were Here" with the Revalia on it. Then I have the commemorative Boat Blaster 8,000 cups, and there is the cup that says "Second Best Boss," as well as I have a the Owlbear Sanctuary, you know, commemorative mug as well.
Ooh,
Um,
what's that one? Does it look like an owl bear?
no, no, no. It has the logo of the Owlbear
Oh,
Conservatory on it. You know,
sorry. I love bears and stuff.
oh
I,
bears.
I
Oh,
yeah, I love a good teddy bear stuff like that. They're so cute.
Sean, you now spot the owl mug as he's kind of like gesturing over to where the mugs were. You see the what appears to be the sturdy owl mug is on that shelf where he pointing to the other beer there, and it's at the very top of the shelf.
Can I try and make my way uh, up there and kind of around?
Yeah. Currently, you be rolling at disadvantage because he is talking about the beer mugs right now and pointing to it. So you have to wait until the heat's off if you don't want that disadvantage. But
Yeah, I'll wait.
okay. And he says, well, so we have a many commemorative mugs. So,
They're all
interest
super cute.
interest you in anything? The the beer though might be a little out of your range. You seem to be a little broke. The beer is 25 red tickets.
Yeah, it's a little much for now. I
Yeah.
think we're definitely gonna save up for the Heckna's booth. That sounds really awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely worth the price for sure.
Absolutely.
I guess we'll just try one of the bottom drinks that I'm sure with an expert like yourself, you make everything taste good. At
I'm
least that's
Uh, Jaina is a little behind the group, still seeming like we came in together, so we may be all together in a party. I'm a little further removed, but I do want to call out and ask, hey, well, listen, you've given us a good goal to work towards because this is a really fun place, and getting these tickets. I mean, these games, I could play them all day and all night. But how many of those do you usually go through in a typical like day a week? And how recently was the last one? Who did you most recently sell one to? They sound like the kind of people that might know how to play these games best. I want to get in with them.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Uh,
Also, Aurora, Grandma texted me to tell you to check your messages.
I just saw that. Thank you. Yeah, it's your purse. Be right back.
Oh.
that should have rolled an advantage. I don't know why it didn't. Hold on. I'll do it again. Worse. 14.
All right. No, the 14 was enough. He's definitely distracted now. He turns. He says, "Well, um, I can't really. I have a strict, client base there. Currently, right now, I guess in recent time, the only person that has partaken of the boot of Heckna is Heckna himself, as you saw advertised there. I'm hoping with the advertisement and him drinking the boot there that someone will spend their hard-earned red tickets. Sean, you can give me now a stealth roll. Um, Cordelia, you can give me. You can do the help action if you describe some way how you're helping him or distracting the situation there.
Um, I'm gonna just try and divert his attention to like the opposite end of wherever Sean or
Well, he is
or,
looking away, but in order to give Sean
yeah.
like a help action, you have to do something more than that.
Um. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of what to do. Um. Coming up out of play. Um. Not entirely sure what to do.
Well, why don't others? Anyone have a suggestion what she could do?
Please, somebody. Really bad
Uh,
at him.
well, listen, while that, I really have my eye on that. But, give us I'm a little overwhelmed. There's a lot more in here than I thought there was going to be. So I'm just going to take a quick look around over here so I can see if maybe there's something over here that I might want to take a look at. Was there anything over here that y'all may have your eyes on?
Um.
Why don't you come take a look?
Yeah. How about you?
And
Yeah.
my unseen servant will trip Cordelia.
Oh.
All right, Cordelia. This is going to be a deck save. You can choose to fail if you wish.
I'm going to fail it.
Okay. So you stumble and swing. I'm gonna say. Um, give me. I'm gonna say. Just roll d20.
Okay. That is a 10.
Okay, and then roll a d8.
Okay. Eight.
Okay. You just stumble over and you slam yourself into the bookcase as you see a boot of Heckna is about to fall. It's starting to tumble down. You can try to catch it or you can just let it break.
Um, I'm gonna try and catch it.
Okay, you can give me a sleight of hand roll.
Okay. Oh, that is a 22.
Yeah,
Woo! Good
you
job.
you luckily catch this thing, and as you the boot falls off the shelf because you just kind of struck it, and it kind of rocked back and forth for a moment. As you do so, all the Hecknas have like their hands on their face, like Kevin from Home Alone as they watch the boot fall. Uh, so Sean, you get to make that roll at advantage. So you made it once, you just roll again.
Yep.
Is this
Yep.
shopkeeper
That's
Heckna's favorite?
survival. Not bad. Can I keep that 17?
Oh my god, this almost fell!
You can keep the 17, it's
15.
fine. I don't care.
Oh, if I get to keep the 17, then it's a 19.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, you are at the top of the shelf now. As that happens, and what are you doing now?
All right, now that I'm here, what would the effort be required to push it off?
Uh, what's the strength of a rat?
The strength of a rat. I mean, can you really quantify the strength of a rat? If I had
Yeah.
to, I'd probably say like a 2.
A 2.
Strength of will.
Uh, yeah. I mean, so you have so one, the mug is not full. It is an empty mug. It seems like that at least the beer is not actually in the mugs that are on tap. Many other drinks have drinks in them, but for some reason the beer is not. Uh, you could theoretically push it if you want to do more than just a simple like push. You may require an athletics check or something like that.
Okay, that's fair. Um, I'll stay hidden for now and wait for like a signal to push it or something.
Okay.
Is Corey visible to us?
You can give me a perception check. For you, we're just gonna go with the DC is gonna be his. What is your rat stealth normally? That'll be your passive like DC. I don't know what your. I don't
Yeah, does it have a stealth
My
bonus?
passive perception is 12.
What's your stealth skill normally as a rat?
Stealth skill normally as rat is. I don't see a skill anywhere.
So it would be just your dex then. So it's DC 10. So give me a perception roll DC 10.
Ooh, 19.
Yeah. So you spot out of the corner of your eye that the Korai rat has been in position now over by the beer mug. You see that he's next to or behind, and it's kind of distorting his face as it's like this big owl opaque mug that looks like it's like a part beer stein, part commemorative mug.
Okay. I realize my mage hand is not invisible. That's an arcane trickster thing, so maybe I don't want to do that.
Or Githyanki.
Yeah. And my unseen servant is currently, like, if this were a round of combat, it would be preoccupied in our cluster.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll keep an eye on Quarry, and at the next available moment, the unseen servant will then move to be near
Okay.
where that is to be able to catch it or help with it in some way.
And Felix kind of like holds his chest. He's like, "Woo, that was a good catch because that would have cost you 100 red tickets. And boy, if you couldn't have paid, whoo,
What would happen? I'm
oh,
so this is I'm so glad we caught that. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't want to hurt your business.
uh, well, we'd have to tell, um, hold on, there's a name. We'd have to tell Sean Smith, and you come in, and he might put you in jail. They might put him in a work program, or they may have him donate her body to science.
Oh,
So
Uh,
sell
well, it's
Jaina shudders at that comment.
sell a kidney or something like that.
a very good thing I caught it. Here you go, sir. You should probably put it back. I don't want to drop it
Yeah.
again.
Well, if you like something, uh, I would say you should try. Why don't you try the snow cone?
No cone?
Yes.
And that one you said was 2 tickets?
Absolutely.
Daphne slides over 2 tickets.
And he hands you
Ooh.
a sugary ice treat that comes in a paper cone. Um, he didn't even have like a machine or something like that. He seemed to just grab it off the shelf. But there seemed to be some kind of preservation mechanism there because it's not melting. But as he hands it to you, you can already start to see glisten from the heat there. Well, be sure that you have the snow cone because it will melt. And he takes the 2 red tickets. And now the it seems like everything may be in position. He's distracted enough as he's grabbing the snow cone. So enough time has passed. Your unseen servant can go wherever you wish. Jaina.
I'll I'll position it in the area of where the mug is. Like, is it tall? I don't know if it'll be tall enough to reach it and grab it, but at least be in position to catch it if it falls.
Yeah, currently he's not tall enough to do so, but
Okay.
he can be. He can definitely be ready to catch it.
I will. If he, I'm waiting for like a thumbs up or something because I obviously can't see the unseen servant.
What do you mean? It's
Oh,
unseen.
right. um. Oh, I'm just squeaking with joy. I can't wait to hear what this tastes like. Can I
That'll
squeak?
work. I will push the mug.
Okay, so
At
Sean,
that moment, Daphne goes, "Wow, this must be a work of a genius. Look at it, how it glistens."
Sean, I want you to give me a sleight of hand roll. You get an advantage because essentially the unseen servant is helping you with this whole action.
Got it. All right. Here we go. Oh my god.
the the mug is tumbling down, um, and I'm gonna say Daphne, since you're distracted. Cordelia is the only one that's not distracted here. Um,
Shit.
I'm gonna say Cordelia, you can give me a perception check. You don't even see the mug tumble, um, and the unseen servant. You see Jaina just completely fucking whiffs it as it falls to the ground, And one thing about unseen servants is they're not known to be the most dexterous of the servants. They're meant for menial tasks and things like that. Catching things is sometimes maybe a little too complicated, and this mug is falling to the ground, and I'm gonna say, uh, Sean, give me a D20 roll again. This is essentially the Constitution save of the mug.
Oh God.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no.
Don't have me roll this.
Dude, Benson's gonna be
Okay.
pissed.
All right. 17.
Oh
All right,
wow.
the mug does not shatter as it makes a big thunk on the ground there. Um, let me see what he's. He turns and looks over. Oh, what was that? He doesn't see you, Korai, but he did see the mug drop. Oh, I guess you, man, you moved all these. That's on the other side there. You moved that around, and he's going over to the mug now, uh, the owl mug, and he picks it up, and then after a moment, you see he's casting a spell.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
And then after the cast spell is done, a hand appears, and he casts Mage Hand, and the mug now is in the hand of the Mage Hand, and it puts the mug back into place there on the shelf. Um, and the tension now is kind of like keeps on eyeing Cordelia since you caused apparently more damage or more ruckus than he's doing, and he sees he's kind of forcing a smile for a moment as he's looking around at all of you. Is there anything else I can get you?
No, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
I think I found my new favorite. Is this technically a drink or is this like a treat?
Uh, Both, and he's kind of like eyes you see like in the just binocular glasses, kind of shifting around, uh, like he's paranoid, not for the fact that he suspects you of anything. He's paranoid something is gonna fall over again.
Daphne keeps on seeing him like staring at Cordelia and everyone, and she's like, "Look, I'm I'm sorry about her. She's just still trying to get back on her feet. We'll take her out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And
We'll leave her outside when we come back for the boot of
So
Heckna,
fine.
and not for trying to break it."
and I assume you're eating your snow cone.
Yeah,
So it tastes like a snow cone, but the one thing is different is that you now have the Ray of Frost cantrip. You
Nice.
can basically exhale your breath and shoot out a ray of frost. The
as Daphne says that, all of a sudden her mouth gets really cold, and she goes, "Oh shit! I think I got some brain freeze going on." And then she blows, and it kind of frosts a little, and she kind of just.
Oh, not in here, not in here, not in here,
I'm so sorry. You should
Do
really
it.
warning
Do
on
it.
this.
Do it.
not in here, not in here. And
As Daphne says that, she starts.
he's definitely distracted again. If you want to try to do something, Korai,
I'm gonna knock down a bunch of mugs.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna get banned.
Yay.
you're gonna try
This
to
makes
knock
me
down
so
a bunch.
happy.
Are you trying to do the owl bug amongst the bunch?
Yes.
Okay. Give me again another sleight of hand roll. You get advantage because I assume the unseen servants they're waiting still, and this time it's really focused. It tries to grab
Yeah.
it.
I can't roll double threes again, right?
Knock on wood.
Oh God, that's a 10. I can't roll over a 10 apparently, except for twice.
Um, hold on a second. I'm gonna say for Jaina, you can give me a a spell attack roll, and this is your ability for your unseen servant to try to catch this mug again.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I don't have any spell attacks, so I'll do something that has the same modifier.
It's a +5.
Uh,
You have a spell.
acrobatics. Let's do acrobatics.
Well, it's just a +5, so yeah.
There's just no clickable button like in my spells for a spell attack, so it was just
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. So the mug is caught here, um, and immediately he is turning his full attention now as several mugs fall from there, uh, and let's say,
It's also moved 15 feet away after catching it.
okay, I'm gonna give him a perception roll to see if he catches that, because you definitely reverted his attention back to that area as several mugs fell.
Hopefully, he's looking at the floor where they have fallen and not up in the air.
He sees the mug. And he looks at the ground for a moment, and then you see at the corner of his eyes, it's like, what the heck? And he sees the floating mug now.
It's gonna keep going.
Stop! Stop! He's now chasing after the unseen servant.
Uh,
And he
and I was like, "Oh, let me help you with that."
and
I'll run after him to stay within 60 feet of the unseen servant.
okay, give me a deception check here, Jaina.
I roll him with advantage, so that's a 25.
What's the advantage from?
From the shapeshifter, when I'm shifted, I
Oh.
do all charisma checks with advantage.
Oh, that's right. The new changeling is nice. He says, for a moment, he looks back and he sees Cordelia, and says, "Get that mug again, and I'll pay you handsomely in red tickets." And he turns back as he goes back to his shop. And he says, "Everyone out, 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 out."
I'm sorry. I can't stop breathing freezy stuff. It definitely runs out. This is so embarrassing. Come on, Cordelia. Stop trying to break shit.
Cordelia running behind Daphne, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
I can't take you anywhere.
Chad, can I say that I ran down and like hopped in one of their bags or something?
Yeah, you can give me another self roll.
All right.
When he was out of the tent?
Oof. 6.
You see, the Felix goes, "Ah, a rat!"
And Daphne turns around, starts screaming, "Get it off of me! Get it off of me!"
So there's gonna be an initiative roll now.
Oh no.
No.
We've gone from. Give me a second here as I set this encounter. I didn't think you guys would actually be in combat with Felix here. Man.
Yeah, I don't think any of us expected this to go this way.
Dude,
Sh-
Benson's gonna be
My
pissed.
bad.
I mean, as I say, Sean. I mean, can you roll a little bit better?
Yeah, right.
It's like clearly I should have given you the heroic inspiration during our short rest.
All
I
right.
don't know if it would have helped. My average roll is like a 5.
So
Yes,
everyone
I
can
feel
roll initiative now.
Oh gosh.
my dog accidentally closed down. Wait.
We're so cooked.
How much did he say this was worth in tickets?
How much did Locke say?
No, Felix. Did he say this is among the ones that were for sale?
He said that like the beer was 25 tickets. You get to keep the commemorative mug, so it's at least
Okay.
25 tickets. At minimum. And see. Okay. So top of the round is you, Jaina, and you see that you're outside. You were trying to chase your unseen servant out, who has the mug floating, and you hear Felix said, "A rat!" And then you hear Daphne screaming.
I will respond to his earlier comment and be like, exactly how handsomely will you pay me in tickets?
25.
Damn.
Uh, I have the unseen servant stop and return, or just stop, and float it gently down on the ground, and I'll approach and pick it up.
Okay, you have the mug.
Got it.
You got the mug. That was your action now, and we go on to Felix gets to go now. Felix there. Uh, Sean, you see Felix's hands start to glow as he's casting a spell.
Oh no.
no.
What is your AC currently in a rat?
As a rat,
Yes.
my AC is 10.
Okay. Uh, you take 6 points of damage. But wait, there's more. You take another 6 points of damage. As you see, he casts a spell. It's what appears to be uh, like reddish, just silicon colored uh, balls, almost like he was juggling them, and he launched them at you, and really what they are is Eldritch Blast. Is he just hit you with 2 Eldritch Blasts, doing 12 points of damage, and he is utterly shocked that he did not drop the rat, and he's like, "It's a super rat! Run!"
Daphne starts screaming louder and starts running.
Well, we'll get to
with
your
her
turn in a
arm in
second.
the air.
Cordelia, what are you doing?
I'm trying to just get Felix to stop. Can I try and restrain him or something?
Why?
Give
Oh, that because he's gonna kill our friend.
you can give
No, he's
me
running.
you,
Okay.
you can try to grapple him. You, unfortunately, it will take you probably to restrain him to where he's unable to like attack, that'd be like you having to grapple him multiple times to do so. But initially, you can try to grapple him, and then
I don't want to attack him.
Holly, just
don't kibitz. Let her make the decision.
I mean, could I try to reason with him? 'Cause, I mean, Jane has got the mug, so.
So, how do you convince this guy has a rat in his shop to reason with him to not attack the rat? Which is now a complete moment and clusterfuck of just absolute chaos as he's just unleashed like 3 bolts. One bolt goes wide, causes like something to explode cup-wise as he hit the rat twice. In my mind's eye, how are you convincing him to not attack the rat, which is a Helco violation?
True. I'm trying to. I'm trying to figure it out. I'd like try to throw the rat outside. Can I try to throw Korai outside?
I would say like it would take you 2 rounds to be able to throw him. You're not like the fastest person. I'll say that you try to kick him if you want and try to punt him out.
Try to like grab. Could I try to grab Korai?
Well, so
Cora is just getting abused this episode.
so the first thing you can do is grapple him. The issue you have is you only have 1 attack. You can try to grapple him. The next round, you can then make the throw action to throw him out. The other option would be you can just try to kick him and launch him out of the area. It would be like a shove action, essentially.
I will grapple him. I'll grapple Korai, and then I'll toss him out next round.
Alright, give me an unarmed strike roll.
Okay, that is a 12.
Sean, you're currently being grappled.
Ah!
I'm gonna throw the rat outside!
Squeak, 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 squeak.
Good, hold it right there. I'll blast it.
It squeaks louder.
Oh my gosh.
All right. You can run outside if you wish with it now.
I'm going to run outside now.
Okay.
Then.
Felix does not do any opportunity attacks on you or anything like that as you run outside with the rat. Korai, you are currently outside the front there as she's, Cordelia. Cordelia size, is a halfling as well, and holding that rat, it's like holding like a medium-sized dog in her hands. For others, it'd be much smaller, but for Cordelia size, it's like she's kind of like holding, in your armpits, both armpits of you rat, and holding you like like someone's holding like, the cub in the Lion King, and has you outside at the moment. What are you doing, Sean?
Can I? I want to get out of here, but my speed is not very high, and I have to spend my action to get out.
To get out of your wild shape?
No, not to get out of wild shape.
Good.
How do I do this? I need to heal, but I do not.
You'd have to drop form.
Want to, yeah.
You're not Circle of Moon.
Not yet. What do I do? What do I do? I think I have to just. Is there an advantage with me still being on Cordelia?
Actually, is not.
I think what I need to do.
Currently, Cordelia is providing cover if Felix was going to try to shoot you again.
Got it. I think then what I will need to do is take my action to. I don't know if the defensive action works
You,
against magical attacks, but like I think I have
you
to
take the
basically.
dodge action.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I'll take the dodge action, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, you take the dodge action, kind of like wiggling a little bit, hoping that this man doesn't like bolt you again. Um, and we go on with Daphne.
So they're running out of the tent right now?
They're already out the tent. Cordelia ran out with the rat in tow. Like she's like, it's almost like when you grab a cat and it's not a friendly cat. So you grab it under both armpits and you kind of hold it out as you're kind of like running out with it.
And does he look like he's about to shoot her still, or?
I mean, he did say hold it so I can shoot it, but that was before Cordelia moved out. So, in order to understand what he's going to do next, you'd have to take the study action, which would be your action to do so.
Nah, it's fine. I'm just gonna scream and jump into his arms.
All right. Um, I'm gonna say for this sake, give me an unarmed strike because this is gonna be like a grapple check again. It's kind of a reverse grapple, but sure.
Aren't you bigger than him too?
Yes.
Yes.
I love this. Everything about this encounter.
Okay, where's my grapple? I don't think I've ever.
No, you
used
just
grapple
make it an
before.
unarmed strike. That's all you do.
Oh, unarmed strike. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just woke up.
Yeah. I mean, you try to jump on this man, and he dodges out of the way. You were thinking that he was just going to catch you or something like that. He is a little more dexterous and a little more wily, being a halfling himself. Uh, and he's like, "Get out! Get away! Ew!"
Okay, bye. And then she starts running. Then
Uh,
it's her turn.
yeah, I mean, you can do your movement action. So, uh, he's seemingly not wanting the redhead in his arms. Maybe that shows that he just has only eyes for Heckna. But
Definitely was like making a note.
and yeah, so you're outside. We go at the top of the round, Jaina. You have the mug in hand. Heckna or not Heckna. Um, the Felix is not out yet, but you have the mug in hand. So what are you doing?
So out of the tent, it's just me, Chloride, and Cordelia.
And Daphne.
Oh, Daphne made it
Daphne
out too. Okay.
lifts her hair as she comes out.
I'm gonna go back towards the tent, and as I pass each of them, I'll just say quietly, under my breath, just keep going. We'll meet back at the Lost and Found.
And Cordelia's gonna take off running.
So
I will get back into the tent and be like, "Hey, Felix, I got this for you."
oh, thank God. Where's that rat? Where's that rat?
I don't know, but it's not here, so I don't think you got to worry about that no more. I don't know how these things get around here. Is that common in these kind of establishments? Not that I mind. I come from a place where those kind of run around everywhere.
Well, I mean,
Seems like you weren't a fan of it.
there's the pizza rat, but I haven't seen one around recently.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that. This went all kinds of ways, but listen, all that matters is that you got this back, right?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
and the boot is good. This is good. Seems like all in all, you got it. You ended up pretty good.
Give me a persuasion roll. This is basically trying to see if he will not pursue the rat and try to kill the rats. Can you guys give me a second?
Yes. He hates that motherfucking rat.
I was very lax about that comment because I thought, oh, he just didn't want it in his establishment, but now he wants to kill it.
Right? It's okay, my big plan. He is. What is it called when you're obsessed with an idol?
Infatuated?
Parasocial?
No.
Parasocial. He's in a
Parasocial.
parasocial relationship with Heckna. But I don't know if it's parasocial since all the posters are like there.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't awkward to touch him for a minute, I would be like, or 11 minutes, I'd be like, I could ritually identify if anything else is going on with him. But short of offering some kind of like neck and shoulder massage, I don't see how I could touch him for 11 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to be touched.
Yeah.
So Holly, how was the prom shopping?
It was good. I got my dress.
Is it eat your heart out, Talon?
A little, I guess.
Just a little.
I don't know. But it's very pretty.
It is. I like the black one though. I really like the black one. Was the slit too much for you?
Black one was nice. I just was in love with the
Sparkles.
rhinestones and the sparkles. Yes.
The sparkles. You're like,
The
I want to be
sparkles.
sparkly.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm. And I just want finals to be done.
I I've got my AP US history test or AP exam in like a week because that's on the 8th of May.
I have both of my exams on like next
Oh.
week. I just don't think about it for too long. Here's if it's 25% of my grade. So, Korai might die in a rat form. Do we
I'll
have
be
like
fine.
I'll be okay.
Are you ready for the house to be adult free for a little bit, Holly?
Yeah.
Aw, yeah.
You gonna invite all the friends? You're gonna have a party.
Probably not.
You're gonna party hardy? Drive through the mailbox again?
Unlikely.
Yeah. Are you sure though?
I would hope so.
You really hope so?
I really do.
You're not gonna put your foot on the gas and blow right through it?
I would hope not.
I like how you're just saying, I hope not. You're
I,
not saying, I'm not.
I'm sorry there.
You don't trust
Everybody
yourself.
That's
have
okay.
to be I have to be a little acknowledging of my mistakes and my faults and the risks.
All right, where were we?
We totally successfully evaded this guy, and we're on our way back.
I rolled a 12 persuasion check to entice him
Convince.
to stay within the shop.
Yeah, to not chase me.
He pauses for a moment before he shakes his head. I'm just gonna have to tell Smith. Can you please exit?
Sure. Do you want this back or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Just
I'll
that-
take those 25 tickets.
Oh,
Sorry, I'll take those 25 tickets.
he says, oh, yeah. He just
Or
completely.
you know what? How about this? Listen, I know you've been through a lot. You probably want to clean up around here. It's totally fine. Listen, I was actually interested in this thing. In this conversation, I lower my cadence, I lower my voice. It's not as like dramatic or pronounced. I still have the accent going, but you said this is not an owl shaped or owl face shaped mug, but it has the logo of the owl bear establishment that maybe has like an owl bear on it.
Well, that's that mug over there. He points to the mug that's on the ground, broke. This,
Oh, okay. So what is this? Is
this
not
mug,
that.
yeah, this mug looks like a owl, a sturdy little owl, like opaque, like mug, kind of like an amber color.
Okay. I still look at it. I kind of rub my hand along the owl design and be like, I'm actually kind of partial to owls. So why don't we call it even, right? You don't have to part with your tickets. This seems to be what I recall you saying this was worth.
Give me a
And you
persuasion
know
roll.
what? If you to add some icing on the cake, how about one of those fireball shots? And I'll put a ticket or two, however much you said those cost, so that I'm not leaving you with nothing.
Give me a persuasion roll.
$16.
Well, I don't think well, the fireball shot's 15 tickets.
Oh shit. Then no, I can't do that. What was like one or two tickets? It was only the snow cone thing.
Snow cone was 2, the T is 1, I think.
Teehee is 1, snow cones 2, and the Bloody Marys 2.
Oh, I'll take a teehee and a Bloody Mary.
He says, fine, fine. The mug is yours. I did promise you that, reluctantly. And that'll be 3 tickets.
I put 3 tickets down.
He hands you a cracked porcelain teacup, and he also hands you uh, a blood red, in a highball glass Bloody Mary. You see, it has a skewer in it that has various pickles, and also a finger on the skewer, an actual
Yeah, you said
finger.
chicken fingers, like an actual like chicken foot on there.
No, it's a humanoid finger.
Oh. Uh.
He says 3 tickets, please.
Okay, I already said I'm gonna do it, so I'll do it. I will very reluctantly and obviously reluctantly take that Bloody Mary.
Hmm. So you walk away with 3 drinks or 3 mugs, one empty, two are full. One
Yeah.
has a hot beverage in it. The other one appears to be a thick red, uh, Bloody Mary with a skewer that has a finger in it.
Okay. And I'm sorry about all this trouble. But, as I'm walking out, since he already shooed me. Um, but thanks for doing business. Maybe I'll see you around sometime. Have a good one.
If those are your friends, tell them they're not welcome back. They're banned.
You got it. I respect your business, sir.
Yeah, he gives a very um, forced smile as he looks at you. You notice his eyes kind of glance over at the posters, which are all laughing at the moment.
And my face is genuinely like apologetic. Get like the showmanship is gone, and I'll just give a bow of respect and head out towards the lost and found where I told the others to meet me.
Sashay away.
And yeah, I'll just continue.
All right. So you all meet back at the Lost and Found. Um, you wait for a moment before I assume you come back. Are you in a different outfit or a different persona there, Jaina?
I don't. No, I think I will come back. Same outfit that I had on during that encounter, but my body will look like the first one that Locke saw. So it looked like Jaina just changed outfits, like the original
Okay.
Jaina that they saw change outfits.
And all of you meet back at Locks, in front of Locks. You see Jaina's back now with 3 drinks in hand.
Is that a
I
finger?
oh ooh. Oh that I pick it the skewer up and toss it aside. Ugh, don't remind me. I was not expecting, or I not my favorite part of the drink. Don't know where those have been.
Proudly
These
on Mary.
everybody here, is everybody good? Quori?
Yes,
So,
I am okay. Those bolts hurt though.
That was yeah, that was a lot. Why am I still
So,
talking to the other voice? That was a lot.
uh, that could have gone better.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking
I
funny though.
Oh, it was hilarious. I mean, I'm all for the chaos, but I'm glad that we all made it out okay. I know I just met you all, but you all seem like really good people, and the fact that you generate so much chaos, I definitely need to stay around you. Maybe we just generate some chaos that we can make sure that we're a little safer in ourselves.
Yeah.
Uh,
I,
yeah, so we all agreed that
um,
Heckna totally knew what we were doing, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Cora, we should probably avoid the rat form for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I will unrat form. Ooh, ooh.
All right. Korai appears. Korai looks to be a little beat up.
Ooh.
Definitely like dust, like the
Oh.
burnt dust on him. The burnt fur. Well, at least you're not dead.
He wasn't burned. He was like. It looked like someone punched him almost. Um, it was not like radiant or even like fire damage. It was force. It was blunt force trauma that hurt him.
Yeah.
It looked like these juggling balls were made of cement or something.
The unseen servant was carrying the drinks, not me, as I enter Locke's establishment. And I just changed into the Jaina face, or the original Jaina face that they saw as I was coming in. I didn't walk across Revelia with my previous face.
Yeah.
Um. Oh goodness, I feel like maybe we might need to take another little break, or find somewhere we can rest up. I don't.
Yeah.
We should finish the job first, and then we have a few nights at the hostel.
Oh, look at you. I hear lots of things about that place.
You're welcome to join us.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Locke.
Hey, your turn.
Yoo-hoo! And
Uh,
the unseen servant will kind of dangle the mug in the air back and forth.
he snatches the mug out of there. Oh, so how the heist go?
Okay.
Could have been better.
Successful. Completely successful.
Completely.
Achieved what you sent us out to do.
Oh, so yeah, you got the mug.
And nobody could place me at the scene of the crime.
We might be better avoiding Felix for a little bit, though.
Oh, yeah, you two are banned.
Oh.
Just,
Yeah, he
forgot to tell you.
got a little intimidated
So,
by my beautiful locks and self.
So he caught you. Did you? What did you do to him?
Oh, nothing. No.
Ram?
I tried to jump into his arms to distract him, and he dropped me. Something's not right with that boy.
He's kind of an asshole, actually, maybe.
And then Daphne just gestures to herself. She's like, he didn't want to catch this. Come on.
Well,
Snaps, yes.
well, you didn't buy it, so I guess that's something.
What? Did you want us to hurt him?
No, I didn't like the bastard. Guy's a
Not really either, but we did really fuck with his shop, so broke a whole bunch of mugs.
That gives me a warm
Yeah.
feeling inside.
Yeah. he really likes to. Really likes the. Uh, is there like a poster in his shop?
You see the Locke's place. You see the same poster that he had before, which is like a very crudely sketched drawing of Heckna. It looks to be completely unfolded now that it's been like crumpled up. He seemed to taken care and unfolded it again, and it looks like someone has basically taken a little bit of effort to straighten it out, and he put it up on the wall there. Although it looks like basically someone just crumpled up a poster and then put it back up. Um, Heckna, like again, it's a crude drawing. It's not animated.
He likes men in power a lot, not women.
Oh no, he's got a thing for Heckna. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
little.
It's a little much.
A lot of his
Yeah.
people are like that.
Well, if it brings you any consolation, he almost left out on one of his little boots. Didn't quite though, but there's always next time.
Well, I'd be more careful with that. You do too much, and you might get Heckna's attention. You do a little, you might get Shaw's attention, but do too much, and Heckna may intervene.
Who was that you said?
Oh, Shaw Smith. He's the best way to say is he's the constable. He's your
Oh.
security. He's the one that Sean Smith runs the security building. Um, used to be an arcade at one point, and and
Hmm.
mind you, when he's saying arcade, none of you have no idea what an arcade is.
A what?
Just nodding politely and smiling. Mm-hmm.
And him and his other jawbreakers are part of the strong arms.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at all
Mm-hmm.
of you and he says, "So the jaw jawbreakers are long established regulars that have been around for a while, and they form different cliques, different
Oh,
groups that basically go under a particular identity." Um,
it's like high school.
Uh, kind of. It's a little more dangerous than that. Um,
Gangs.
well, you have the Vogues, and then there's the the, the strong arms. Um, there's a few of them. I don't know all of these groups here. You'll see them because basically if you see a bunch of revelers all together, they they tend to be in a clique. They dress alike. They're one of the jawbreakers. There's like the one I know about the Vogues. They go around and they they dance around and make poses and overly overly dramatic aesthetics. I mean, for the first time when I saw you, and he points to Jaina, I thought you might be a Vogue.
I mean, I am, but not one of those.
Yeah, but they're the closest thing you're gonna get to the Revelia to be a gang, I suppose. But
Well, where should we avoid going so that we don't encounter any of these vogues or strong arms?
Vogues and other strong arms and all that are around the areas. The strong arms headquarter at the security building. The security building is kind of past the food court. Probably well, the the place there, the security building is slightly different, but it's if you go in between the food court and the petting zoo, you'll it'll be there. Just around the corner from the uh, the naughty corner. The yeah. I say I show you on the map, but I don't want that fucker out.
All right. Well, we'll remember every bit of information that you just shared with us.
There's a lot going on in the Revelia. I'll tell you that. I would say that, as I said, the map there is useful for navigation, but he reports to Heckna. Getting rid of him would be suspicious, of course, but you may not want him to be around when you're talking things over with people. Um,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right. Well, whenever you're ready, we're ready and willing to accept our reward for assisting you in this
yeah, yeah,
venture.
yeah, yeah. He takes out like a book of tickets and hands you, as he counts them out, 25 red tickets.
And that's total.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. We will, we'll make sure that we distribute these accordingly. Um, we're still on with our little deal for your studded leather corset, yeah?
Yeah. Give me a percentile roll.
Out of character, I also have, I don't know if it would be like any like miscellaneous items there's a chance of being here. I have something I'm particularly interested in for Jaina.
What are you looking
So I
for?
don't know if that might be something. They just like they vary in rarity levels, so I don't know if it might be something that I should like wait until later for some of these other ones because they're also going to be more expensive with tickets. But there are some that I haven't. For now, I'll start with this since I have very few tickets.
Mm-hmm.
But I can we can discuss that later. Este percentile roll.
Mm-hmm.
31.
Yeah, I still have it. You're wanting to buy studded leather, correct?
I did.
Yeah. uh, 10 red tickets for that. So currently, all of you got 6 red tickets, and there's like one left over ticket. That's the 25 that he gave you. Well, if you're looking for a little more work, I can use you.
What do you need?
And Cora, you can give me an insight roll.
Hey, that's a dirty 20.
Uh, so Locke is giving you jobs, and it seems like as he's talking and trying to get a job with you, you definitely see there's intent to what he's doing, and it seems like this is like a test. The way he's kind of considering and pondering it, giving you the jobs and things like that. This isn't. You're getting the sense that this isn't just him truly needing work as much as he may be just testing your metal.
Got it. Okay.
Well, speaking of the security building, I do need something to be done there.
What do you need?
Well, the I commissioned something uh, from the toy maker there, a little miniature marionette, and I had him kind of hanging out at the security building. I need you to retrieve him, but I want it brought him back discreetly, quietly.
You want us to take this thing and bring it back alive?
The marionette's like one of my little helpers. The marionette
Got it.
is, if you're willing to do it, I'll tell you where it's at. Shouldn't be too hard to get. You got to be discreet.
I'll look to the others. What do you think?
All right.
How are you feeling about it? I know that you were a little bit hurt assisting in this mission, and I look at to lock, to help you get your mug. You did sustain some injury. Are you feeling well enough to take this on?
Y'all could do it tomorrow. You don't have to do it right now if you don't want to.
Doing it tomorrow sounds good to me.
It's time sensitive, but not that time sensitive.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm sure I could tag along.
Excellent.
So, uh, on the outside of the security building is a flagpole that has underpants hanging from it. My little friend is he's inside the underpants there. You need to climb up the pole and grab him
Okay.
and bring him back in one piece, discreetly.
Is your friend a perv?
He looks at you confused. For what? Huh?
He's in underpants.
What? That's what they have on the flagpole. You never ran underpants on the flagpole?
No.
Well, apparently they like to do it. Strong arms are a bunch of jocks. They're not the brightest bunch there, and they like pulling like little pranks like that. They found probably some little reveler there, and grabbed his underpants and put it up at the flagpole. That's their idea of humor. Picking on people.
Huh.
Oh.
Especially nerdy types, like, and he points to Cordelia.
What?
So, Cordelia, we're gonna be very careful, okay? Don't follow strangers.
I know
And-
not to follow strangers.
And if they say they have a really great new book or sewing kit, don't believe them.
I'm not that dumb.
Okay.
So, you willing to do it? Alright. Well, hopefully you'll get it done tomorrow. I suppose you might want to get some rest. If you can get rest in this place. Anything you want to buy here?
Would you like to buy my previously luxuriously worn leather armor, regular leather armor,
He,
or like knock some of those tickets off if I were to sell this to you?
I can just imagine them batting their eyelashes.
Pretty please. It
uh,
goes so well with your iridescent feathers.
says, throwing something shiny with it, and I'll knock off a few tickets.
I have 2 mirrors. I will produce 1 mirror alongside the armor.
He kind of squawks, "Sold!" And he will hand you back.
That's
Uh,
5 gold. Damn, these mirrors are expensive. Woo.
he hands you back one red ticket on top of, like, you had to spend 10, so he's sending you back one, and then he also hands you back. Let me see here. Let me look. Give me a second here. He hands you back 3 red tickets in total.
Oh, I don't know. I doubt we're gonna need to use a bullseye lantern. Does he have any interest in that?
He doesn't seem to.
I,
He's
I figured like
only
generic adventuring gear he's not really into.
no. He's really into shiny things, and like the fact that you were purchasing armor, he was willing to negotiate with you, but he's generally not looking to buy back stuff. This is like literally a lost and found, but he has like an interest as he had grubby little like monsters grab things for him because he likes shiny things.
Okay. Ah. All right, I'll keep that in mind as I peruse through my costume chest later.
The only thing shiny I have is nail art.
Do you
I mean, all of my costumes are shiny,
so do you
but
give
I don't
back
want to give them
the
up.
do you get the 3 red tickets back? Do you give him the armor and the mirror?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you have studded leather, and you gave him a mirror and leather armor. So it cost you all in all 7 tickets to do that.
Not bad.
And we're gonna take a break now. I always promise we're gonna do a break in between. So you guys take a 15-minute break. Come back at 7:30, or for you, JJ, 10:30.
Sounds good.
Take your time,
Oh yeah.
and we'll go on from there. You're in Locke's little wagon there. While you guys are there, is there anything you're wanting to buy?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
He says, "Well, I might have a few special items if you're interested in purchasing. He ain't cheap, but I
What do
think
you have?
I think you earned a little bit of trust here. Well, just I mean, sometimes a few things come showing up, here off and on. Things get lost, and I can pick out some of the good items here. Uh, and he pulls out. Well, I got here this cloak. Uh, it You can make it blow dramatically as you are in the. Well, you gotta do the superhero pose. Where you put your hands on your hips, and then it will it will blow out. So basically, what he's talking about is a cloak of billowing.
Hell yeah.
You're into that, Sean? You want to be book boy?
Cloak of Billowing is so much fun.
Well, the other thing I got. Hold on a second. I've got uh, well this, and he pulls out uh, what appears to be a uh, a balloon. Um, Looks like a long one of those long threaded balloons, and he says, "This one, uh, if you blow in it, it will become a snake." And he's got like a looks to be a yellow. It's yellow in color. Animal balloon. Turning, once you blow it up, it's like a snake, and it will grab someone and do snake things. You know how snakes are, right? You
I
got
do.
snakes where you live, right?
Yes.
I hope so. Well, the other thing I got is it's a little bag, and it looks like the bag is kind of like a gray in color, like almost canvas heavy material. Um, it looks like it was designed to be a like a caricature of a monster's face. It has like two little like eyes, and like when you open it, it's like looks like the maw of a mouth and all that. Uh, Inside of these are well, the bag has little fuzzy objects in it, and you throw it in the ground, and it'll be some kind of animal.
Out of character, I have one of those. That's one of those is on my list, but the tan one, not the gray one.
Yeah.
But the fact that coming across this, JJ, am a little excited.
I got yeah. So I got this bag here. Um,
How much is the bag?
oh, well they're all 20 tickets.
Yeah, okay, fuck off. Oh, no, not like that, but yeah, no.
What?
I do not have that kind of tickets right now. But
Oh,
perhaps in the future.
well, I mean, if you still looking for jobs to do, and I'm willing to pay tickets, maybe that'll be a way. I mean, if all of you put your tickets together, you might be able to get something, right?
That is true.
Um, and the other one, uh, well, the other one he pulls out a looks like to be two or a pair of maracas. You you shake these and they'll start. Well, you'll have it accompanies with a large amount of music, and you can see the notes, and uh, it makes people just a fun little auditory thing. And he he starts shaking. Let me see. Yeah, he starts shaking the maracas there, and as he's playing them, it's like he's got like a musical com- accompaniment, like just a whole. Um,
I would rather talk about.
oh yeah.
Is this a maraca of conducting?
It is. It's a maracas of illusion.
Oh,
So they could do all kinds of like auditory events and things like that. So this one has specifically, it seems to have a song going with it as well.
how much for that?
20 tickets.
Oh, 20 tickets. So all of these that you're describing are 20 tickets. Okay.
Yeah.
You just all seen a green-haired man start dancing in the background.
God.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's like am I hearing this right?
The way I was envisioning my outfit last week, I know I said red and white stripes, but then I started picturing it as black and white stripes, and then I was like, oh no, I've created Beetlejuice in drag.
Oh,
Okay, look up the Beetlejuice Monster High doll. It's a female version of Beetlejuice, and a black and white pen strip. I can't talk right now. She's great though. Oh my god.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those potions at Felix's Elixir was named Beetlejuice.
So yeah, he's got like obviously a collection of just a variety of magic items, um, and they are like 20 tickets a piece.
Okay.
The animal balloon, he's got the cape of billowing, he's got the bag of trick, and the maracas of illusion.
I'm gonna take a look real quick at the bag of tricks. Are we allowed to do that? Because I had the gray one on my list. I don't remember what this tan one does.
This one's a gray one. The gray one is what he has, not the tan one. I think you were saying you want a tan, but he's got gray.
Yeah.
The I mean, out of games, it's just like low CR monsters, so it could be.
I think that's why the tan one was more appealing, because I think they were higher.
Yeah, this could be anything from a weasel to a giant elk. So
Oh, this might actually be worth it if we combine some of our tickets together.
I mean, do we have the hostel for a couple more nights? Or
you do.
okay. Yeah, I guess. I hope you know I'm dancing, Dad.
You what?
I'm dancing right now. You're horrible.
Oh, because I'm playing Jump in the Line.
Yeah.
I mean,
But they might still be here if we come back, so no pressure if we don't want to do this now. Like, I know I said that this was like one of the items that I was interested in, but I don't want that to influence anyone's thoughts on this either.
Well, we
If
could
you want to be a
get
little
them
more
after.
conservative since we're only level 2, that also makes sense.
We could also do it after
Yeah.
the next job.
Locke says if I have it still.
Hmm.
Ain't no guarantee.
I'm also willing to pitch in to pay for some of it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we died during this mission, then when are we gonna spend the tickets?
I will pitch in too.
So I mean, all of you can theoretically pitch in 5 tickets. You could have that bag of tricks.
Alright.
So why don't we take the night to think on it, or and then like go through the next mission and then take our chances, and if it's still here, take that as a sign.
That works for me.
Hmm.
All right.
Because I've heard from different performances that I've been in. You know, it reminds me of something that they've used when they want to. You know, one of the things they always tell you is never perform with children or animals. Well, sometimes you might want to have a little bit of assistance or something to like enhance your performance and distract the audience while you're doing a quick change. And these have come in quite handy on occasion for some of those. And they stick around as long as, you know, none, you know, knocks them out or hurts them. They stick around for quite a while, and they're like cute little friends, fuzzy friends. And they might give you a little break if you don't necessarily want to turn into an animal, another rat. Maybe we'll get lucky and pull one out of the bag.
It's possible, yes.
Then we can
I can't
blame
wait to see your
our-
accommodations. Shall we head to the hostel?
Yes. I need my beauty sleep.
All right. So you guys make your way out of Lock, and you are heading, your way out from there to cut into the main avenue. Then make your way into to the hostel. As you pass
I change
by,
back into the reveler face.
okay, you can change back in the regular face as you before you exit, and
Mhm.
you see next to Lock Shop is the slightly hunched man is sitting over the small table, which is covered in wind-up toys. Um, as they look up to you, the hood slips back, and reveals a multifaceted head. Um,
Mm.
the figure is literally barrel-chested, as her torso seems to be made of barrel, which is covered in small drawers. Uh, their wood in the metal body is painted in purple and gold. Their face appears to be made of rotating masks. As you can see, like the mask on the side as well as the one in the middle, and it seems to be a wide variety of different objects. Anything from wood, porcelain, metal, uh, one made of like candy wrappers. Um, in each of the faces that you're seeing display a different expression. Uh, the road, the individual here rotates between the faces quickly until they settle on a mask of beaten copper, fashioned into a grin. Uh, seems to be appropriate to the Revelia. Uh, they ducks their head in a bow, and their four mechanical arms rearrange themselves on the tabletop before they sign, which you obviously know this, Jaina, but the others don't know sign. Um, and it seems that the small marionette next to him, which appears to be a marionette construct, much like the ones you see in the Revalia, but this one is dressed up in a tiny little sailor suit, uh, like one of those old timey children's sailor suits. They're so cute. Um, and the little boy speaks up, seemingly maybe to be some kind of interpreter. And the little boy says, "Ah, welcome to the Revelia. I am the toy maker. This is my assistant and interpreter, Stefano. Please peruse at your leisure."
Oh. Thank you. Feely's really confused because, like, this is a little kid.
And you see on the table is a wares made of like wood, small puzzles, and like little prototypes. And a sign is attached to the front of the table that reads "New, no refunds or returns accepted." And sitting on the table that stands out is a small little awakened marionette dressed in a prim starch sailor suit, which is the one that seemed to be interpreting. He kind of looks at you. Yes, that's a toy maker. I'm Stefano. And you see the sign again. I'm just introducing myself. I'm trying to be polite. And you see Jaina that he was saying, you're supposed to interpret for me, not talk on your own. And he signs again. The toy maker. Well, no. I would like. It's just hard to do from this. What perspective do I do this from? And they go into an argument again. And he says, all right. From the first person. This sounds awfully weird. Yes, I would like to sell you some wares. Would you be interested in possibly wanting to buy a gadget?
I'll look to the group.
What type of gadgets do you have?
Little knickknacks. Well, I knew you were going to say that. He's again arguing with Toymaker, told him not to speak out of turn.
Uh,
I'll step forward and sign and speak. It's like, sure, I'd love to see what. Sorry, I realized I changed back into the other face. Sure, I'd love to see what kind of gadgets you got here.
And it just seems to be um, a lot of various knickknacks that he's got out there. Nothing really of true value here. And Jaina, you can give me an insight roll here.
Natural one for a 2. I was gonna say before I rolled that though, I was like, I seem to have found everything that I needed, but I'd be happy to take a look.
You you're getting the idea that this toy maker doesn't even recognize who you are, doesn't know
Oh
any
shit.
absolute
Okay.
idea. Um,
I thought he did. Okay. I thought they did. Sorry.
well, that was a failed insight roll. You think that like you're kind of interpreting his body language wrong, and you think he has no idea who you are.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
he's going, my child. Would you like a toy, my child? How are you doing, my alive child? Yeah. Oh shit. Dad doesn't recognize me. I'm getting away with it.
um. Yeah, I guess I have a moment of like, oh, this feels good. Like I must be getting better at this. Uh, but I will also feel like I'm also trying to convey something to you by saying that I found what I was looking for. Uh, so I will sign that back and also my sign name in sign. Though I won't say my name out loud. That
Alright.
part will just be signed.
The head again starts the flurry of rotations after you start signing in. And mind you, all of you do see the sign going on. Even what Jaina is doing. Jaina's like signing. You have absolutely no idea what they're signing, but it's obviously that Jaina knows some kind of like sign language as well.
Yeah.
Um,
I signed with Locke as well, so they would have seen that the
yeah.
earlier.
Um, and the mask uh, is appears to be like carved walnuts studded with like brass rivulets. Uh, the expression is like with heavy eyebrows and like a stubble-like beard, uh, and it gives him like a pensive or like a deep in thought kind of look, uh, and that goes away for a moment before the mask becomes a porcelain replica of Heckna's mask. Um, it's kind of like a blank expression though, with white over a clownish grinning face, um, giving like an impression of neutrality before he rotates back into the beaten copper mask again with the kind of like wide grin once again. Well, if you want anything, as now the toy maker is like signing, and Stefano's having to turn his head to like watch. Please come by if you wish to have any trinkets or toys or great regalia.
Hey, is this where you're normally stationed, or is there another area where we should go?
Yes, he is. Uh, yes, I am. He kind of looks like frustrating as like again the toy maker kind of like scolds him for talking out of turn.
Yeah, and I've been making like looking at the toy maker throughout my conversation.
Yeah,
Um,
and you know part of it like despite him having these masks that kind of show expression, it's kind of hard to understand his like actual mood. Like he's got a mask on. It's a happy mask. You're not sure if like how exactly he's reacting. It's like how do you react to someone that has a happy mask on? It's like you think he's acknowledged you, but you're just not really sure like to what detail.
yeah, okay. Um, would Jaina know where the security building is?
You do not. You have
Okay,
very vague memory. You would most likely need to pull out the map in order to understand where it's at.
okay. I kind of want to ask. Oh, by the way, would you happen to know where the security building is?
Toy maker mass starts rotating again, and this time it's like stitched canvas and velvet, uh, delicately embroidered with a little marionettes on it. This mask kind of like displays a petulant pout, uh, and he says, Stefano says, uh, in between the food court and the petting zoo.
Oh, that's right. They did say that. Oops, that's out of character. Oh, great. Thanks. These do look great. We are actually very, very tired. So, we're actually very, very tired. So we are actually gonna go get some rest before, whatever comes next. Um, why
I,
don't we come back and take a look next time? And it seems like you got a wonderful creation here. Do you work on commissions by any chance?
possibly. And you see the toy maker sign. He says, "Come back later, uh, in a couple of days."
Sure. All right now. You have a good rest of your time, night, day, time.
And Stefano says, "What's time when you're having fun?" Hee hee. And
Mm,
Stefano literally sounds like that, where he's stretched in saying that, like he doesn't really believe it. All right, and so unless you guys want anything else from him, you guys continue on. The other thing that's next to Locke's place and next to where this little table was is the souvenir shop, which is like a big red giant balloon laying on its side.
Yeah, is there anything that you all want to ask the toy maker? I feel like we've heard about the toy maker.
We have. Oh, what is her name?
Ramona?
Yeah, Ramona. I don't. She seems to be. She needs help.
Yeah.
She's a little overworked, I think.
Uh, the math starts rotating once again. Uh, this time, the mask appears to be steeled, uh, soldered into like sharp, odd angles. It's covered in like patches of rust and outlined in black paint. Um, the mask displays a deep frown on it. He says, "Yes, all my creations are overworked here."
I am sorry.
I suppose I can try to run maintenance. As Stefano actually says it, I can try to run maintenance.
Hamlin calls on it. He just starts talking to. Uh,
All right, so I don't think there's anything else. Like he says, he goes back to his default happy face mode. So you guys can go on. You can go to the souvenir shop, or you can just continue on to your back to the hostel.
With a hostel.
All right. You make it back to the hostile hostel without any incident. It's same as before. You see Ramona there, uh, as she sees you once again. She's like, "Oh, welcome to the hostel. Uh, did I ask your name yet?"
You have Ramona.
"Oh, I did. Oh,
Mhm.
what was it again?"
Korai.
Core I. Can you spell that? And you see that she pulls out a book, the book she had for like log, and
Mhm.
she's gonna try to write in it again. Um, and with your passive perception core I, you know that she wrote down your name already, but it's a different place on that page.
I am already on that notepad.
Oh, oh,
Here and here.
is that spelled correctly?
Is it spelled correctly?
Yes,
Yes.
because you spelled it correctly for her. So, well, there's so much to do. I'm always discombobulated. I'm so sorry. Um,
You are fine.
yeah. Um, so, are you checking out?
We
Did you enjoy your stay? I hope you really did. I mean, I really hope you enjoyed your stay. Will you repeat that back to me verbatim? Actually, here's a comment card. Can you please sure to tell him, I mean us, how much fun you had here and how rested you are and how much you enjoy your continental breakfast?
We will. We are not done with our stay, though. We still
Oh,
have a few days.
oh, she looks at the logbook. Oh, yes, yes, you do. You still have 2 free days. Where would you like to stay tonight?
I am thinking we stay at the campsite.
Which one has the no Heckna posters?
The sweet sweet.
Daphne just kind of looks over at you guys and goes, "You don't want to go to the sweet seat? Sweet? For more privacy?"
We can go to the sweet suite.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
And she hands you the candy cane. Once again, here you go. Anything else I can get you for you? Mr. H would be quite happy if you have a great stay.
no, this is all. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Uh, JJ, this is the first time you've been in the Sweet Suite, correct?
Yeah.
So when you first approach, uh, what you saw was a two-story, like inn, kind of like in that turn of the century Victorian style. Uh, Mismatch wood, looks like to be hastily constructed to form kind of a narrow multi-level building. Uh, Windows seemingly of various shapes and sizes that don't match the building completely. Like it looks like someone went to like a junkyard and just grabbed window frames and just put them in the place. Uh, the When you guys were entering it, there was a hot pink door, which was just absolutely covered in half-eaten candy and gum stuck to it, like kind of a record of the thousand upon thousands of revelers that have stuck their gum or candy into the peeling wood. Above the door is a flickering neon sign illuminating only the me in welcome, and to the left of the building is a wooden sign that reads hostile in large red letters, like hostile is in like angry, and there's a line through it, and then below it in a slightly better elegant white script, uh, which appears to be a little more hastily scrawled beneath it, says hostile instead, and uh, as you stepped into the lobby, uh, you have little sconces around the walls, turned to like the lowest setting, giving barely any illumination in this room. There's like purple velvet carpet, but the carpet is covered in smashed candy and remnants of costumes that have been like left behind by former residents. And when you entered, you saw the wooden counter. There was a marionette that looked like an old timey bellhop that was there. The And that's when she greeted you. Do it, and they greeted her by the name Ramona.
Okay.
Well, uh, enjoy your stay. And she kind of puts her hands, folded in front of her, her stomach, there, waiting patiently. She tries to smile, and it just looks like her mouth slightly opens and showing like her wooden teeth.
He's trying.
Thank you, Ramona.
Absolutely,
You're doing
Corey.
great, sweetheart.
Oh, thank you very much. And she kind of touches up her kind of like disheveled hair. It looks like she herself has not like done a lot of maintenance on herself, as she looks a little bit chip paint and has little marks on her like wooden body. Her hair looks like someone had like tossed a doll inside of a toy box for a while before retrieving it, so the hair looks a little disheveled.
Oh, I love what you've done with your hair.
Oh, thank you. I haven't had time to take care of it. I've always been behind the desk here.
Oh, well, if that's what it looks like when you have no time to take care of it, I can't imagine how much better. You're already looking stunning.
Oh,
Keep it
yeah.
up,
Oh, thank you. She kind of smiles. If a marionette could blush, she would.
and I'll follow the group.
Yeah, they go up to the second story, and you see like as you go down the hallway, there's a wide variety of doors. You see like what appears to be like a sci-fi door that has like some kind of locking airlock mechanism in it. Another room that uh, is brightly colored in primary colors and decorated with streamers, and in the middle is a balloon with a balloon-shaped light bulb. Another one is another door across from it, like a door that's outlined with light bulbs, and above a window in the door, it has a an on-air sign that is not lit up at all. You you get to the second floor. There's a door made of mahogany that has like an intricate geometric pattern on it. Um, that is like a pattern of a snake. And also another room across from it is appears to be made of glass, and the room beyond it looks to be like in an aquarium of some sort, with the center having like a hatch wheel uh, that you would found on ships or submarines. Um, the other one is like a solid wooden door, and there's also another door that just looks like a plain door made of oak with a a brass placard that says "boring room" on it. Um, and then finally, you get to a door that looks to have like vines covering it. The knob of the door appears to be like a tree branch that resembles a hand, and the candy cane that whoever has it gets placed in the hand. It grasps the candy cane, and then you can turn the door and open it. Inside, uh, what you see is one inside this area. Like one, it's not a room. It looks like a outdoor space, colder than other places elsewhere in the Revelia. Um, and there's trees around you, and among the trees is a brightly colored cottage that looks to look like a real life gingerbread house with piped icing around the windows and the door. Large pieces of candy, sugar candy, comprised of like the shingles and the shutters and the walkways. Um, from the lush soil grows like vibrant, faintly glowing mushrooms that look to be made of cotton candy, and an inviting, warm glow is flickering uh, through the cottage window, like there's a fireplace inside. As you enter the suite, uh, everything inside the cottage, one, it's pleasantly warm in here. The fireplace is going inside, and it smells pleasantly of like fresh baked cakes. But the other thing you notice is that as you walk inside and you touch things, everything is just slightly sticky to the touch. Like you're in a movie theater or something like that, and the floors haven't been
Yeah,
cleaned or something, but it has like that tactile stickiness to it.
just like a good old tavern floor.
But it's everywhere. It's like you touch anything, like the walls, the furniture, everything has like a slight tackiness to it. The one thing you note is that there's no Heckna poster in this area here. And I will put up the map for this. I'll need a picture for you at one point. I mean, we'll need to make a token for you, JJ, for Jaina.
Yeah,
Not right now.
I had.
We're not in the middle of combat,
Yeah.
but definitely probably by next game we should get a token for you. Artwork at least.
Oh my god, I still have some of them uploaded from our previous games.
Some of the artwork.
Do you want some of the cursed echo
Oh yeah, no, I don't need
images?
those. In the
We used
previous
this from
in the
one of our one shots.
in the previous game, JJ was playing Echo Knight, and so he had his after images to be people in that were in the story that he told his daughter, and they would manifest as his Echo, and they were actually characters from our previous adventure in Tyranny and Dragons. So,
Oh, that's fun. I like that.
But they had my current characters. They all had my current character's face.
but you don't have to do it right now. It's not a big deal.
I could if you want me to plop them on the map.
Nah, nah. Um,
Okay.
Again, we're not going to be doing battle. I don't think so. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the map. You see it there. This is the cottage. It's all surrounded by trees, and there's a cottage in there. It looks kind of warm and inviting, but again, it's like it's like out of a fairy tale. This looks like a gingerbread house, and everything's like made of like food. But you guys are able to rest in here. Um, you'll there's only like a like a double bed, so it's not really comfortable for more than like one person to sleep on it. There's a couch to sleep on. Someone may want to sleep outside, or two people may sleep outside, or someone can sleep on the door. But there's not like a huge amount of room in here for you guys to crash out. It's not like meant for like a large guest to stay there. Korai, you're probably having the hardest problems, getting around because you are taller than others for sure.
Yeah,
And
I can
Cordelia having the least amount of problems because you're the smallest here.
I can sleep outside.
I thought that's what you're gonna do since this place was kind of gross.
Yeah.
Well, at least there's no Heckna.
Well, I mean, the other thing is like once you're on the beds, uh, the beds are soft and everything is clean. So it's not like dirty, sticky. It's just a lot of the things here have that kind of like tactile thing to it. But the bed does not have that stickiness to it. It's almost like these are you know 10,000 thread count sheets like sleeping on cream almost. They feel it feels very nice. But the cottage is definitely quaint for sure. Um, the furnitures are soft. They're covered in like a chintz patterns and doilies. Um, the couch itself is soft and it's not like tactile either. Just other places like walls, floors. The table for the kitchenette and the chairs. They seem a little sticky. Lamps, things like that. But the it's definitely meant for people to sleep in. So like the areas that people want comfort, it's not sticky. So you guys make arrangements to sleep inside, outside. You
Yeah,
guys
I'll
can.
s- I'll sleep outside as well, and I'll kind of set up my quick change station around me. Um, I'm roughing it.
I mean, the bigger issue, um, like uh, like for you, Cordelia, you don't have like a bedroll, so you need to like sleep like on a bed or something like that. Definitely check your equipment. If you don't have like a tent or
I
bedroll, sleeping outside is not comfortable.
I, I feel like I should have a bedroll. I think it's, but I like check real fast. Inventory, equipment. Oh, I guess I don't have a bedroll.
Right.
But I did.
You don't. I mean, you didn't expect like when you were traveling to have a bedroll, and you got
Yeah.
launched into the Revelia, so you weren't expecting to go camping. Um, you know, Daphne, you have a bedroll, so like it's not an issue. Uh, Korai, it's just not an issue for you because you're a druid. So uh,
Yeah.
this is nature's way of doing it. You have a bedroll as well, so that's not an issue here for you. Um, what about you, Jaina? Do you have any comfortable like sleeping arrangement?
I do have a bedroll, which is why I'm sleeping outside, but um, like narratively, it's not. It doesn't match like luxury that you've seen in Jaina's costumes. Uh, the sleeping arrangements that they take in are haphazard, and it looks like a stray dog has found like the is trying to make do with what they got and finding somewhere to just lay their head at night.
All right. So Cordelia, you sleep on the bed. Others are sleeping outside. Cordelia, I mean, it's nice. No complaints really. Just the room is slightly creepy. So everyone can smash that long rest button,
Oh,
like and subscribe.
Hmm.
I need the long rest really badly.
And of course, for you, Korai, if you want to change out spells, you can because you're a druid, so you have the ability to do that.
Let's see what I've got available.
And this is 2024 rules, so you get back like your hit points and hit dice and all that stuff. So,
Oh, yeah. I changed out Goodberry for Charm Person.
okay. And so as you
Oh,
guys rest and you're uninterrupted. You have no one joined you in the suite. You had nothing else coming, so you had a question, Sean.
No.
The
I think that may have been me. I was just gonna say that I take one of the hula hoops, which can fold into like an arc, and string that for a bit throughout the rest. And in the morning, or whenever we decide to awake, or I decide to awaken, there's just a slight melody of like harp-like sounds coming from the area where I'm resting. And since Korai and Daphne are also outside, I'll give the two of you heroic inspiration.
well, Daphne's gonna get back heroic inspiration no matter what. She's a human.
Oh, okay. So then,
I'm just a human
Cordelia.
girl
Okay.
in a horrifying world. Life is not fantastic.
Okay. So I think, uh, you know, I think everyone has. Did anyone have heroic inspiration? They went to bed.
I did.
I did not.
Cordelia, you had it already.
Mm-hmm.
So you can give the heroic inspiration to the one last person, Jaina. You get heroic inspiration. Heroic inspiration, basically, if you are full on heroic inspiration, you receive a heroic inspiration point. You can hand it to someone else in your party. Nice little trick I learned as I read the rules. So I
One thing
think
I meant, sorry, I forgot to say this before we rest. I would like to drink the Bloody Mary and the Tiki.
okay. So the you drink the teehee, um, and oddly enough, it's still piping hot as you drink it. There's like maybe some kind of enchantment on it or something. You're not sure. Um, and you can give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! I just looked at my stats for wisdom. I built this character, and I'm like, what was I doing? Ah! I rolled a 3, so that's a 2.
You're you become absolutely infected by laughter as you drink teehee. Um, and what that means for you is, at least for an hour, you're like not able to really do much. It's not like Tasha says you laughter. Let me look at what exactly it does here. Where is it? You're infected with contagious laughter, where you can also even pass it on to others. Um,
Is it like if they hear me, they have to make the save too?
well, no, you're constantly chuckling and laughing. Um, you can't communicate verbally, so that means like you really can't even play your music at the moment to rest. You're actually causing people to have a hard time resting because you're laughing.
Oh
You
no.
can't produce verbal components for spells, and this is going to be going on for an hour.
So Daphne just sighs and then she gets one of her candles out, pulls some of the wax off and stuffs her ears and goes to bed and puts her eye mask on.
Great first impression. Yeah, I just go and get into random fits of maniacal laughter before I sleep. What's your bedtime routine?
Silence.
And then also you drink the Bloody Mary, um, and the Bloody Mary has a syrupy consistency to it and has a metallic pennies-like taste to it. You need to give me a Constitution saving throw now.
15.
15. You made the saving throw. You realize as you drink this is that you may have just drank blood. Uh, and your stomach turns a little bit, but you stave off being poisoned. Instead, because you made the Constitution saving throw, you have resistance to poison and advantage on saving throws to avoid being poisoned for 10 minutes.
Great.
So good
Well, now you know
news.
what they do.
It is now, but
Good news is you're not poisoned. Bad news is that your resistance doesn't last that long. So
Yeah. Okay.
useful to know in the future.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you guys are starting to understand. Like some of these are beneficial, like the ray of frost that lasts for an hour, and some are detrimental, like making saving throws, or you're overcome by a fit of laughter.
Yeah. And I, as a player, am just curious about everything, so I'm like, why not? Let's try it.
You have to have at least one person in the group willing to pull the lever.
It's not. It's regardless of the story, it's still information for all of us to maybe use to some advantage later or avoid things. So more information is better than not, I think.
I'd agree with that.
So all of you rest again, and this is the second night you had rest. As you get up in the morning, you eat. Cordelia, you realize now as you have to share your rations that you are all out of rations now. This is
Oh.
the last day that you basically do not need to eat from the food court.
Oh.
As you're having, basically the food that the others had were destroyed in the whole water experience.
That's right.
And so, like, now you're completely out of food. Which, mind you, it makes, it doesn't matter for the day, but there's something you guys will have to consider is you'll have to eat.
Out
Oh.
of character, what about my rations? Could I share mine, or would I not have rations? Because I technically, from starting equipment, do, but if narratively it makes sense for me not to, I can take them off.
If you could take them off, and I'll say just give yourself a red ticket instead.
Okay.
That'll be a good
You just have,
compromise.
like, it would be funny if you just had like a whole bunch of weird things that Toy Maker uses like snacks for his children.
Well, so what you have is you have rations, but they're actually like those like kitchen play sets that you have as a kid that has like fake food that like made of like plastic or wood or whatever that makes it look like food. That's what you have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just have Play-Doh that I've made into like grapes and
Yep.
different food things. Easy bake oven, but it's just clay.
So all of you will need to tomorrow, not today's game day. Will need to find a. You'll have to go back to the food court to get food.
Okay.
God, I'm so glad D&D characters don't have IBS because that would be horrible.
Well, I mean, all the food here seems to be definitely a
Fried?
bit weird. So you're hoping that most likely you'll need to get either food at Bab's Meadery, or you're gonna have to get food at Candy's Candy Emporium and more.
Both of them sound very nutritious.
Yeah.
Daphne's gonna be like sidling up to the druid going, "Can you go find us mushrooms?"
What do you want?
Oh God, guys, I don't think that corn dog did me very good.
I don't know if it will work,
What?
but I
Your
could.
room?
I have purify food and drink.
I
I could
So,
potentially try that on the food. Not this time, but tomorrow. Let me.
I mean, out of game, like what purified food and drink was like. Basically, if the food you're gonna have is toxic, like it may be poisonous, it may help then.
But it's not gonna get rid of any like enchantments or magical properties
Correct.
of the. Yeah. Okay.
Would I know you said you got rid of Goodberry for today, but could that, at the expense of a spell slot, potentially be a solution?
We would need to find berries,
Mistletoe.
mistletoe. If we can find mistletoe, then I can do that.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
Maya is all plastic. I have mistletoe. It's just plastic and wax. It's not real.
yeah, that's the one thing I mentioned to Sean in the beginning is that like it has a material component, which is mistletoe. You can't just use an arcane focus for that. You're actually pulling the berries off of the mistletoe when you're casting it. If that makes sense. So he needs to get a hold of mistletoe, which he doesn't have normally.
Yup.
It's almost like this game like makes buying food and survival like tied into the game. I don't know.
That's so crazy.
Wow. We.
All right, so with that, you're on to the new day. You have a task at hand, um, and you know like where to go. Unless you guys want to do anything beforehand, you can go try to play more games, or you could look for something else to get in trouble with. Harass someone else. Poor.
I like the idea of doing another game, mostly
Yeah.
because we need more tickets, and if we do that, that means we can start the main mission next week.
Sure. And by the way, Jaina has to emerge in another different l- glamorous outfit that I'll describe next week.
Ooh.
So you guys leave the hostel, and you are making your way to the Midway Games. Which Midway game are you going to?
Let's do pin the flail on the donkey.
Okay. So you make your way through the jamboree again. This place feels like exactly how you left it, where there's just revelers all around. Um, there are people enjoying, confections and treats, laughing. You hear far off in the distance, the cries of, excitement and laughter. People seemingly having like a fun time, although you've seen like the kind of underneath the veneer of all this is like something definitely different with this place. Uh, and as you start walking your way to the pin the tail on the donkey, you spot ahead of you is a group of revelers pointing at you. Um,
Uh-oh.
and quickly it becomes clear that the revelers are actually not pointing uh, at you. They're pointing at a gathering behind the party, and a growing chorus of oohs and ahs begins. Uh, the crowd behind you is denser as people are kind of like all gathering to see what's going on until it parts to make way for a very tall, slender male figure. He's dressed more elegantly than the other Revelia clowns. He's wearing a horn gestures hat as if it were a crown. He's decked out in rich reds and a suit made of stars that swirl and spin a myriad of galaxies. You recognize his mask carved into a wide smile from all the posters that you've seen. This must be Heckna himself. The crowd of
Oh,
swooning revelers surround this, you know, grand clown um, with bows and beams, some cheering and clapping, some screeching out in laughter. All have a hint of overeager desperation as they do this. Um, Heckna's eyes are barely visible through the mask, um, lingering over the crowd as if blessing them with his gaze until his gaze lands on all of you. He points with a comically large mallet that bears the model of his own masked face, and the crowd separates, leaving a clear path between him and you. Ha ha! Here they are, our newest guests. How good of you to come to my little carnival. I do hope you're having fun. We're all having fun here, aren't we?
Yes, a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Love the colors and smells of this place.
Um, and then as he gives an elaborate bow, uh, Jaina, I want you to make me a dex saving throw.
Ooh.
You also have disadvantage on this roll.
Oh no.
Ooh, I rolled a 15 for both, so a total of 20.
You have the opposite problem I have.
I feel that.
I mean, that is like a really good roll. Um, and you see as he bowed elaborately, he throws a pie, which you're able to just kind of barely duck out of the way. Um, uh, Heckna, as he misses you, it hits someone else, and you person cries out in pain for a moment, as it seems to got into his face and his eyes, and it burning him, or it's doing something, and you quickly really understand that he poisoned the individual there. Heckna glares at you for a moment before just absolutely laughing it off, and slowly takes the second pie that he has in hand now, and he uh, just slowly is trying to press it into your face now, Jaina.
I would say that's very easy to do. I'll say to avoid the first one, I just flat out like lean back and did a death drop on the ground.
Yep.
So I'm prone, so it's very easy for Heckna to take the second one and just push it right down onto my face.
It seems like he's. This is just very deliberate. Like he knows that, uh, you know, you were able to dodge it, and now he's making sure that you submit. As he
Oh.
presses the pie into your face. Um, hold on a second. As he presses into your face, it kind of is a meringue pie, but underneath the meringue is what appears to be some kind of berry. You can't even recognize what berry it is, but it definitely burns the eyes a little bit. It doesn't seem to have the same kind of effect that he just did with the other pie.
Oh my god. Oh my
Uh,
god, Jaina, are you okay?
he
I'm
af-
great. I'm fine. Never better.
and after Heckna does that, he then brings out a handkerchief from his pocket, which just keeps coming and coming as he's pulling like all these like handkerchiefs that are just like attached to each other as he's just pulling out. He says, "If you're impressed with the size of my hankies, wait until you see the size of my feetsies." He says, continuing to pull the handkerchiefs until the size of a large tablecloth appears at the very end, and he attempts to clean you with a pie. Uh, and as he does so, uh, Jaina, it's not really cleaning you as much as it's just smearing it all around you more and making you kind of deary. Uh, oh,
Love this.
oh,
Thank you. This is just the touch that my outfit was missing.
oh dear! I must have let Snot blow his nose on this one. Terribly sorry. Uh, and still looking down at you, Heckna finally presses a smiley face badge pinned on his suit, and it just unleashes a absolute torrent of water now over not only you but the rest of the party. As you're not even sure how like this much water is. Normally, like a little like pin like that would have a little like hose attached to it. This is something a lot more where it just
Oh,
he just washes all of you in water, uh, uh, and after the torrent of water kind of ends for a little bit, now, no need for the waterworks. The Revelia is the funnest place you could ever hope to be, and I'm so happy you're here with all of us. He'll be a proper part of the carnival before you know it.
Refreshing.
oh,
Definitely flips her hair.
Great. Love it
Just
here.
what I needed to
hey,
wake up in the morning.
this is so fun.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. What about you, Corey Pooh?
I am having the time of my life.
Well, do me a favor here, dear. Uh, and I need you to make a saving throw for me.
Already?
Hold on a second. It is a
Initially,
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom? Okay.
initially caught off guard by the pie, not expecting that at first, but seeing that Heckna is trying to get some kind of a as you said, like wanted me to submit. I'm like, oh, I see. This is a performance. I understand. So I take out my. I have a whistle stick instrument. Is that one of those like
Yep.
kind of toy things? To accompany whatever Heckna is doing. Maybe that'll get us in his good graces. I don't know, but I'm trying it.
Make me a performance check.
15.
Uh, you don't necessarily add to the kookiness that he's already got going, but you
Okay.
definitely don't take away from it. Uh, and Korai, uh, after a moment, you realize once again you are a rat. But this time you cannot speak. You have been polymorphed into a rat.
Squeak,
Uh,
squeak, squeak, squeak.
and oh, there he goes again, the little rat. And I got something just for you. And he pulls out from his pockets, and again, you're just kind of amazed at what he's doing as he pulls out a large, thin slice, New York style pizza slice, and hands it over to you. It's larger than you as a rat as he hands it over to you. Ah, now that's a
Is
much better joke.
is it warm?
It is.
I'll try a piece of it.
York rat!
Um,
Oh my god. Somebody get this man a tiny chef hat and a restaurant. Right now.
the pizza, it's it tastes um like a pizza that has been under a heat lamp at a carnival and probably been sitting there for a couple of days
Oh no.
easily.
Gotta say
Oh
that
no.
doesn't sound
It's
too
like the
terrible
movie
until you
theater.
compare
I mean, that sounds probably pretty good for a rat, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
the cheese is rubbery. The crust is dry, and almost completely separated from it. The sauce uh, is now completely soaked into the crust on top, so it's giving like the bottom is stale, but the top of the crust, where in between the cheese and the pizza, is now completely soaked with the tomato sauce, and just it, you can't even taste the sauce. You just taste kind of like tomatoey bread that's stale and odd, uh,
Flash to my middle school pizza days.
and he he's laughing as he does so. I'm making every New Yorker cry as I describe this most awful pizza. So JJ's in the background. That fucker, that DM man. How could he dare you? And as he does that, everywhere around him starts clapping and laughing. It seems that Jaina has now joined in with a whistle, making a sound to accompany it. Whoop, as you do so, and he looks to you, uh, Jaina, and he says, I'm always looking for new talent. The big top is reserved for the bestest and brightest stars of the Revelia. Possibly why you haven't been invited yet. But there's always hope, you know. You may impress me at some point, just not today. Keep up the kazoo work.
He just roasted
And
you.
he pulls out from seemingly like pockets of just not sure where, and he hands to you, Jaina. It looks like a little penny whistle kazoo, something you would find in a Cracker Jack box. Very small. It's very cheap, but he hands it over to you. Oh, and look at what else we have here. Uh,
Just what I've always wanted. Thanks. And uh, it's don't worry about not extending the invitation to the big top yet. We all know tops often don't like to get challenged, but eventually my day will come.
well, you'd have to bring it up to Arachne and his acrobats. Good talent there. And yeah, your little your little rock artist. What's her name? What was her name? Azethriel. She couldn't make the cut.
That is unfortunate.
Oh.
Well,
Will she be returning to us?
uh, piece by piece, I'm sure.
Oh.
Right.
And you see once again he pulls out from a pocket out of nowhere. It looks to be a hand, a slender hand, possibly female, and he waves it at you before he just tosses it over his shoulder back into the crowd, which people in the crowd immediately jump up to grab, and one person grabs the hand. He's like, I got it! I got the hand! I got Heckna's hand! And what about you, my perpetual victim? Are you enjoying yourself here? I haven't had a chance to kidnap you yet, but I'm sure it will come.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. I like
Oh,
the games.
you like the games? Which one is your favorite?
The octopus, or it was octopus, right? I like.
Oh
Great. You're not
yes,
up that.
and he
Very.
he says yes, that one. And you look at the Hectotron as he points to it, and you see the screen flicker, and it shows Korai once again falling in the tank before he, after like a good 10 seconds, gets a tentacle to shove him back onto the chair, and he looks like he's just been beat up completely.
Again, Cora, I'm sorry about that.
And he says, "Well, you've all been little merry mischief makers. It's been absolutely a blast." And the whole scene unfolds of what happened inside of the shop where
Yeah, I knew that was gonna
Felix
happen.
is there, and you see from perspectives, and it seems like it's been edited. It's been cut to where you're getting different angles of things going on, so it goes from like one view to another, and it's quickly you realize that the Heckna poster it's coming from the view of the Heckna posters all over the shop, and you're seeing like the chaos ensue as like a cup gets knocked over, and then Felix is bumbling around trying to keep track of all of you, and then like you knock over the boot, and he's like is panicking for a moment until like you catch it, and then you see once again like a shot of the rat knocking over the cups there, um, before like one getting carried away and everything, and you see a, a deflated Felix there, um, and he though has a very strange smile on his face at the very end, and the screen kind of closes out in a circle, focusing and closing till it hits his face, and then it closes out completely like a WB cartoon. That's all, folk, where it pinpoints into his face, and then you know fades away, and it goes back to another scene there. I'm just wondering what other mischief you are up to in this place. Oh, this is going to be a grand old time. Very much so. Oh, and you there, little Cordelia. Yes.
Yeah.
I see that you got rid of my little gif.
Oh, little gift? What little gift do you mean?
My little snozzling, the poor little fella, completely off on his own as he was just hanging around, offering you a little bit of a laugh there.
Oh,
I'll just have to talk to.
I mean, I didn't get rid of it. It just kind of it came off.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
I'll just have to have now make a few more for you. Don't worry. You'll join us soon enough. Well,
Mm.
this has been fun and great for all of you. Well, Toodles. And he walks off back in direction where he came. It seems the crowd parts for him in the opposite direction, and as he like walks away, everyone crowds back and closes off the gap, wanting to be surrounding him uh, before he seemingly uh, seemingly about to completely lose himself before he turns. He says, "Oh, do me a favor. When you get the chance, have some fun and play a game on me. It's on the fun house. Go on. You look like you could have a little more fun."
Okay.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
And he walks away. Uh, as he does so, uh, he once again throws a pie. This time at the rat. Uh, Korai, give me another dex check at
Oh God.
disadvantage as a rat.
All right, let's go.
You flip.
9.
Nice.
Um, you know, you would think that this pie would be completely harmless, but it's not. Um, you take 4 points of acid damage, and you're blinded
Ow.
as you drop out of form immediately because it went past your temporary hit points as your polymorph. Because I think with polymorph you're getting temporary hit points equal to the number of hit points that beast form would have. I think what rat is like 2.
Rat is 1.
Okay, yeah. So you
At
basically,
least that's what it says
yep,
on my sheet.
that's right. So you take 3 points of acid damage as you drop out of form, and he laughs once again, and he walks away from all of you. And we're gonna end the session there.
Dun dun dun.